Friendly 158, clearing runway 31 at Delta.
Friendly 158, Lancaster ground taxi to the terminal via Alpha.
Terminal via Alpha, friendly 158.
And ground 425 Delta Hotel.
November 425 Delta Hotel, Lancaster ground.
Yes, sir. We're the Conquest over on the west ramp. We're already started up. We'd like to taxi VFR. We're going to be going to Bravo Lima Mike. And by Pottstown, Yardley? Correct.
Number 4, correction, Conquest 425 Delta Hotel, runway 31, taxi via Delta Alpha. Verify you have information hotel.
Okay, we're requesting 226, please, and we have hotel.
That was current. I just flipped us through there.
Okay.
Conquest 5 Delta Hotel, roger, runway 26, taxi via Delta, hold short of runway 31.
Okay, Delta, hold short of 31, I'll be going short. Thank you.
You got it.
If you could,
It was on.
work
You
out
got
a
it.
handoff to
So
us
when you click
for us,
on it,
we'd appreciate it.
see that light that comes on?
Yeah.
So you did have it.
Lancaster Tower, information hotel, 1753 Zulu, wind 300 at 10, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 9er, dew point -1, altimeter 3012. Visual approach in use, runway 26, runway 31. It is mandatory to read back all hold short instructions. Land and hold short operations are in effect for aircraft landing runway 26 and holding short of runway 31. Available landing distance for participating aircraft is 5,100 feet. Advise you have hotel. Lancaster Tower, information hotel, 1753 Zulu, wind 300 at 10, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 9er, dew point -1, altimeter 3.
Alrighty. ATIS altimeter set.
Yes, we are.
Lancaster ground, Skyhawk 1934 Golf, located on the west ramp with information hotel. We would like a departure to the north. We are ready to taxi.
Just 1934 Golf, Lancaster ground, runway 31, taxi via Delta Alpha.
Taxi via Delta Alpha to 31. 34 Golf.
Forgot the cold call.
6 Mac Romeo, hold your short,
He was ready at least.
This is Jet 6 Mike Romeo, hold short of runway 31.
Holding.
Mixture
0.9.
bridge.
Yeah, 20.9.
Laps that is required. Don't need that.
I'd move up at least. Even quite done because we got someone behind us. I'll switch you to tower frequency.
Continue downwind, advise on traffic, 288 Papa Tango. Tower, Skyhawk 926 Charlie Romeo, 3 mile left base 31.
Skyhawk 926 Charlie Romeo, runway 31, clear touch and go, then make right traffic.
Clear touch and go for 31, clear right traffic, 926 Charlie Romeo.
Lancaster Tower, Skyhawk 1934 Golf, runway 31, ready for takeoff.
Skyhawk 1934 Golf, Lancaster Tower, no delay, runway 31 is clear for takeoff, turn right on course.
No delay. 31 takeoff. 34 Golf.
And Icon 1 Bravo Whiskey, just continue runway heading, please, for now.
Runway heading, 1 Bravo Whiskey, we'll wait to hear from you. Lancaster
Tower, Bristol 288 Papa Tango. Can you let us know when the traffic passes? The sun's brutal.
Bristol 288 Papa Tango, Wilco, just coming up, just off you right now on the base leg, but I'll call your base if you don't see him.
Okay, you call base 288 Papa Tango.
Alright, all our instruments are in the green, our airspeed's alive, there's 55, rotate.
Tower 1125 X-ray, Lancaster Tower, roger, hold short.
Hold short, 25X.
Vision Jet 696 Mike Romeo, Lancaster Tower, you ready to go?
696 Mike Romeo, ready to go.
Roger, runway 26, line up and wait, traffic landing, runway 31.
Line up and wait 26, 696 Mike Romeo.
Icon 1 Bravo Whiskey, I can start a left turn westbound and just remain north of runway 26 for jet traffic departing runway 26 on runway heading.
Alright, if you had an engine failure right here.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to just go due west and
What'd you
stay
do?
north of...
The nose down immediately.
Number Stellway Papa Tango base is approved. Traffic will depart runway
Probably
26
land right over there.
arrival.
Sounds good. 288 Papa Tango.
The biggest thing we want to see there is just making sure that that nose comes down, because that speed's going to, if you keep that nose pitched up, that speed will drop and it won't be pretty.
Nomad 56, traffic is a Vision Jet into position, runway 26 for departure westbound, looking to turn south eastbound. Will be climbing to 3,000, I'll keep advised.
Roger, we got that traffic in sight for Nomad 56.
Thank you.
Lancaster Tower, Sears 204 November Golf is with you inside heated on the RNAV runway 26 approach.
And Vision Jet 6 Mike Romeo, runway 265, runway heading, clear for takeoff.
696 Mike Romeo, clear for takeoff, runway heading.
Stellway Papa Tango, runway 31, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, 31, 288 Papa Tango.
Sears 204 November Golf, Lancaster Tower, afternoon, report hat boo.
Oh, they're busy.
Here's 4 November Golf.
Tower, okay, if 425 Delta Hotel switches over.
425 Delta Hotel, yes sir, you can contact Harrisburg 126.45.
2645, thanks a lot for your help, fella.
And Tower, Sears 4 November Golf requesting the option on this.
Vision Jet 6 Mike Romeo, turn left heading 180, contact Harrisburg.
180, 696 Mike Romeo.
And Icon 1 Bravo Whiskey, proceed on course.
Proceed on course, 1 Bravo Whiskey. Thanks for all your help.
See ya. Last call, Tower, say again.
Sears 4 November Golf requesting the option on this.
Sears 4 November Golf, roger. Have your request, and your climb out will be a right turn to 360 and maintain 3,000.
360 and 3,000 on climb out. Sears 4 November Golf.
Tower Skyhawk 926 Charlie Romeo, midfield downwind 31.
Skyhawk 6 Charlie Romeo, Lancaster Tower, roger. Extend your downwind. Traffic will be the option of runway 26 ahead of you. I'll call your base.
Extending downwind, wait for you to call my base for 926 Charlie Romeo, thanks.
Alrighty. Cruise throttle set at PMs. I'm okay with where we're at about.
Okay.
Lean the mixture. Okay. Alright, check engine instruments. Everything looks good. We're in the green. Alright.
Cool.
bumpy?
There's a little bit. All right, let's go a little bit right here.
Sierra 4 November Golf, runway 26 cleared for the option.
4 November Golf, clear for the option, runway 26.
Want me to follow that heading?
Yeah, yes, please.
Sorry.
Lancaster Tower, Bristol 288 Papa Tango. Did you want us going left or right?
Bristol 288 Papa Tango, we'll just continue right traffic, please.
Right traffic, 288 Papa Tango.
6 Charlie Romeo, base approved, and runway 31 clear, touch and go.
It's approved. The service will turn into a full stop.
Roger, runway 31's clear to land.
31 clear land, 936
All right, so you already put it in.
It wasn't already.
Okay.
That point is used for IFR stuff pretty often, so that's why it's in there.
Okay.
All right, so.
India's current.
Can I ask you to do one thing before?
Absolutely.
My plotter is back there in that bag, in the front, very front pouch.
Nomad 56, frequency change approved, we'll see you.
Frequency change approved, thanks for your help today, Nomad 56.
All right, just to be nitpicky here again, if we said we're going to try to stay at 3, I wouldn't don't just settle for saying, hey, I gained 200 feet, I'm just going to stay here.
Okay.
So, especially if you do get into like IFR stuff, you can't deviate from your altitude within like 100 feet or they're going to be asking you what's up.
Okay.
So, just to get in that habit of, if you wanted to stay at 3,200, and that's what you said you wanted to stay at, that's great. But if we said, hey, let's stay at 3, don't just settle for close to it. Try to stay on it, just to be precise.
Okay.
4 November Golf.
I'm going to drop down.
Arrow,
Yeah, just a little bit.
Lancaster Tower, Bristol 288 Papa Tango, midfield 31.
Bristol 288 Papa Tango, roger, extend downwind for departure, I'll call your base.
You call base, 288 Papa Tango.
Alrighty, you got an engine failure.
Alright.
Bring that power to idle.
Try and get to our 68.
Good afternoon, Lancaster Tower, Cherokee 7329 Foxtrot, number 3, Alpha 31, ready for departure.
Cherokee 7329 Foxtrot, Lancaster Tower, afternoon, hold short.
Hold short, 29 Fox.
And Arrow 1125 X-ray, runway 31, line up and wait.
Alrighty.
Runway 31, line up and wait, 25 X-ray.
Alright. Now, I'm going to check my mixture.
Papa Tango base approved, traffic
gonna check
pulling in
my
position
fuel,
to depart
make
ahead of you,
sure
and then
that
I'll have
I'm
it cleared.
pulling both tanks and I'm
Turning
not,
base, 288 Papa Tango.
there's not something else wrong.
Okay.
Contact ground
Alright.
point 8.
Ground point 8.
Go ahead.
We're at our 68. So the other thing I want to do is I would want to hit my fuel pump.
Okay.
And we would want to try and do a start.
Okay.
Arrow 1125
Not
X-ray,
starting.
turn right on course, runway
And we can
31,
go mixture rich,
clear
since we're going to be going nice and low. I'd put
Take off
mixture
runway
rich as well.
31,
Okay.
you'll turn
So
right
mixture
on.
rich.
You don't have to simulate that one, you can actually do that one.
Okay. All right. Now, I am looking down there for a field to go in. Well, we've got some down there, but we're going to go to nearest first. I'm 3.8 miles from deck I'm going to hit direct to. I'm going to hit enter, enter. Need to go over there. I think we can glide that far.
Columbia 6502 Alpha Lancaster Tower, no delay, runway 31, 5 runway heading, clear for takeoff, traffic accelerates forward, a mile final, touch and go.
Runway heading 02 Alpha.
All right, so deck should be straight ahead.
Okay.
I'm looking for the airport. Still do not have the airport in sight. You're on a dead ahead heading. This airport is hard to see. Okay, we're almost down to pattern elevation. So at this point, I can't see the airport.
Okay.
I got to make a decision here.
Okay.
So my decision is I'm not going to make
Did you
it.
clear touch and go on 3-1?
I've got a wind coming straight ahead. So
Clear touch and go 3-1, 288.
thinking about this field right down here, this brown strip, since it's right in front of me, and wind is kind of coming at us. So goes down at this point.
All right, so you got to go around.
Why?
Because we're going too low.
Don't think I can make this field right here?
Yeah, but we're going too low. We can't go any lower.
Oh, you mean?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Actually, altitude-wise.
Okay.
Yeah, you could have made that.
Okay, now where was?
You were. I know what you were doing. You were pitching down to get lower. We were going about 85. So you would have had to bleed off a good bit of speed there at the very end, which you could have done. You could have dumped in some flaps. You could have got it done. I probably would have pitched for that airspeed and then just added flaps in if you thought you were too high. But
well,
yeah, you could have made that.
Deck is...
I would not have been able to make deck.
No. You could not have made deck. I'm saying you could have made that airport.
Okay.
I mean that field. I'm sorry. That field.
Okay.
Yes.
I did the right thing by looking at my elevation and realizing I'm getting too low here. I'm not going to make deck.
Yes, but the only thing you did wrong is you tried restarting that engine while we were flying that away.
Into the wind? We want to go into the wind?
No, I'm just saying, if you would have said, okay, I'm going to pitch for 68, and then check for what airport you want to go to, and then you should have started trying to restart the engine while you were pointed towards where you wanted to go.
Okay.
Because you said, okay, I'm going to try to restart this engine, and we probably flew for a mile in the wrong direction.
Okay.
You should have...
So I was out of order.
Yes, you were the highest at altitude when that power first came out. So you should have said, I'm going to try to stay the highest I can for the longest to get to my airspeed.
Okay.
Now where am I going to go? Because now is my best chance to get to deck if I want to try to get to deck.
Got it.
And then while you're on your way to deck, then say, I'm going to try to restart this engine. Make sense?
Yeah.
All right. Spin me to the right heading, or left heading, whichever way to the east. Left or right, I don't care. Yes, you hit all the right points. Another thing you should have done was, if you would actually turn this checklist to the emergency thing, you would have realized it has Squawk 7700 on there. No one knew to come look for us, so you could have called Lancaster and said, hey, we're 15 miles to the north, just had an engine failure, we're going down 3 miles east of deck. So someone at least knows where to find us. So those were the few things that were missed, but other than that,
wasn't hateful.
No, that was your best one, I would say. Other than thinking you could have glided 4 miles to deck. If you would have, I mean, it was fine to try to get there and say, hey, I can't.
Lancaster Tower, Bristol 288 Papa
Tango. Let's go left to east.
Snell 288 Papa Tango, runway 31, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, 31, 288 Papa Tango.
Do you feel better about that one?
Oh yeah.
A little more systematic with your thinking there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I feel much better about that one. All right, so I know, let's get a little bit further away from deck. I know you pretty much know where you are on that sectional just because deck is right there, but just so you can get a sense to see how to do the VOR thing, let's do the lost procedures here. Let's go a little bit further just so we're not circling right off the departure end of deck there. But, so I know you know where you're at on the sectional because we're so close to here, but I want you to pinpoint your location on the sectional using 2 VORs.
Okay. You want me to do it right now?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, I drifted up.
That's all right.
All right, so I am going to go to my CDI first.
Okay.
All right, now I am on Lancaster right now, which is 177.30. So I am going to go to nav 1.
And then you're going to have to hit that push ID button there.
All right, and we've got it here. It says LRP.
204 November Golf with you inbound on the VOR, my 26 approach.
All right, so where's
204 November Golf, Lancaster Tower, report a 3-mile final for runway 26.
Right now I'm going to flip.
November Golf will report 3-mile final.
Do we know
the
where
Lancaster is 310. We are 310 from Lancaster. Now,
do we know that? Yeah. Do we know that?
I'm going to start doing a circle
okay,
here.
Good. That's what I was going to say.
I got 310 right here. All right.
But it's not centered. That's just what it's on, but it's not centered. We're not on that radial. That's what we have it programmed to. If we wanted to go on it, we'd have to go to the left. We're not on that one. How do we know which one we're on?
Okay. Let me get turned around here again.
Okay.
Finish my circle and get to the east. I'm going to give it a little bit here.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Just a little bit more, maybe help you keep that altitude without getting too slow.
And that sun sucks.
And I'm going to just lean the mixture out a little here too, just since we're kind of back up in cruise here again.
All right, so now we're back at 310, but we need to get the needle centered.
How would you know that we're not just going right into Redding's airspace now?
We don't.
I would just keep circling.
Okay. All right. So
we need to twist this to center that.
The inner one.
The small one. Yep, that one.
Okay, but I'm not. Okay,
it's moving. Yeah, just keep twisting it. There, it's centered.
Okay.
On a what?
So I'm on a 017.
A 017 radial from Lancaster. You are on.
All right. 017. All right. Now.
And we know we're going to stay close to that if we just keep circling. It might get a little bit off, but it'll be closer than just flying east for miles.
All right. I'm going to wait till I get around here to do the other one. I can't see shit.
Yep, that's fine. You could draw your line a while.
Okay.
Oh, you're... So 0 is here, so we got 5, 10, 15. You can see where that 012 is right there. So we just need a little bit right of the 012. One little notch would give us a... All right.
All right.
So
continue to go around here. I'm gaining altitude here a little bit.
Yep. I'd rather gain than lose, though.
Yep. Okay. Now I'm going to go over here.
Affirmative. I have Indy.
I did my comms on my side. It's the inside ones there.
Okay. Golf 3 mile final.
All right. So now I'm going to go to nav 1 again to listen to it.
Oh, what's the frequency we're looking for?
114. Have it written down here. 114.6.
Okay.
Right.
So now it's identified it as ravine.
As a ravine. Okay, so we have it.
Oh, we have it.
All right. Golf runway 26 cleared for the
now we need to center that with a from indication.
Turn right, heading 360.
All right.
3,360 for Port November Golf.
Lancaster Tower, Bristol 288 Papa Tango. We'll make this a full stop.
Bristol Papa Tango, I'll call your base turn.
You call base 288 Papa Tango.
All right. 143, but I got to make sure that I am on my from.
Yep, so if it was on a 2, this arrow would be on the other side with this one. So you are on a from, so that's correct.
Okay, so we're at 143.
143 from ravine.
All right. So
then when you get that line drawn, you tell me where you think you are, and I'll show you where we are on my sectional here.
All right. I got to find ravine on here first. Here's ravine.
Yep, that's the VOR ravine right there.
Turning base 288 Papa Tango.
All right, so
good. Keep your eyes outside a little bit. I like that.
7, 43.
That's 136.
No, I was looking over here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So there's 136, 143, 180. So it's got to be roughly around in here. So we are almost over deck.
Papa Tango, runway 31, clear to land.
But you think we're right here, just northwest of Middle Creek there.
Okay.
And we are right here over the sea of deck. So
close.
We're a little further there. But very close. Oh, it looks different on here. No, that's right.
You're right there. It's the sea,
yeah,
right?
You're right. Yep. Yeah, we're right there. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
And you're probably within a mile of that. And that's just based on where you are at in your turn. So now you could say, okay, I know I'm here. If I fly with whatever the reciprocal of our, what were we, 1017 is.
Charge 4309
If you go 017 plus 180, you could fly the reciprocal of that and know that, hey, I could go to Lancaster, or you could say, I'm here, I need to fly, not west isn't going to get me there, but maybe, a 300 would get me there. And they could, you'd get there just with this, not with this at all.
Contact Harrisburg.
That makes sense?
360,
cool. Good job.
4 November Golf over to Harrisburg, thanks.
Okie dokie. Alright, we'll do another failure here. You're a little bit higher this time, so keep that in mind.
Switching for airspeed.
Cell 8 Papa Tango, contact ground point 8.
Ground point 8, 288 Papa Tango.
Arch 4309er, proceed on course, runway 31, cleared for takeoff.
Okay. All right.
099, cleared for takeoff.
We're going to nearest.
099.
I don't know which one that is, but I'm 6 miles away.
Keller Brothers.
Keller Brothers.
It's a grass strip.
All right. We're going to go direct to and enter. And we're going to change our CDI.
Good.
Okay. So we're going to turn that way. Watch our stall speed.
Yeah, good. How far were we from deck last time?
3 miles.
Okay.
A little over, between 3 and 4.
Okay, and how far are we from this one?
We're 6 miles from this one. We're not going to make it.
Okay, so you can kind of think, hey, I tried going to deck just 10 minutes ago. I was 3 or 4 miles away and I couldn't make it, so I'm probably not going to make this one, right?
That's right. But
Good.
I'm going to at least get pointed in that direction.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
I mean, if you think, hey, if there's an airport there, I can't get to it, you could have turned the other way if you saw a field over there that you liked better.
Okay, well, I want to get out of these mountains for one thing.
I would totally agree with that.
So,
but
I'm going to head over here.
Okay.
I'm also going to point. We're on both. Our mixture is fine.
I'd put it rich, just since we're getting pretty low.
All right. Keep my airspeed at 68. All right. I'm going to hit my fuel pump again.
Okay.
We're going to try and get started.
Okay. Nope, didn't start.
Okay. All right. So I like this field right down here.
All right.
So I'm too close to it right now.
So, okay. And which direction do you want to try to land?
We want to land that direction if we can.
Okay. And which field are you looking at?
I'm looking over here, and it would give me a crosswind. There's a field over there that would put me directly into the wind.
Brown one?
Yes.
Okay, with all the stripes in it?
Yep.
Okay.
George 099, traffic 11 o'clock in 3 miles, turning southbound to Cirrus at 3,000.
To turn that way.
Looking for traffic 099.
All right. Now, I realize at this point I am pretty darn high.
Okay.
All right.
What can you do to get down?
I'm going to put my flaps in at 10 degrees because we're well under that. Go to 20.
What else can we do?
Forward slip.
Okay. Do some S turns, so you could go really steep this way, really traffic steep back the other way. At options.
Okay, I ain't going to make that.
All right.
We're way too high.
All right, go around.
I'll let my flaps in until I get a positive rate.
I go full power.
Power, okay, we're at a positive rate.
Watch
flaps
that
up.
speed. Watch that speed. They're too low to be going that slow. The flaps in, the nose really wants to come up.
Right, I got a trail 7159 on short runway 31.
Part of that problem was the trim, too.
I believe it.
Runway 31, turn left heading 260, cleared for takeoff.
And now you can climb out a little steeper, we're going 100.
260, runway 31, clear for takeoff, runway 159.
I always going into the damn...
All right, give me a right turn, heading north.
Heading what?
North, please.
All right.
Just away from these mountains here. I don't like getting real low around these things. Another thing you could have done earlier on, and if you said, hey, I'm high, I still want to go there, but I'm high. I just didn't tell you to do it because we were really close to that mountain there, a 360.
Okay.
So you said, hey, I'm at 2,000 feet. I could probably do a 360, right?
Yeah.
I just didn't because we were just coming over top of those mountains. I didn't really want to do that. But that's another thing to keep in mind.
169, contact Harrisburg.
Harrisburg, 169, have a nice day.
Fine, you can stay here. We're getting a little close to deck anyways. All right, so it was at 0.6, so we got 0.3 till it's an hour. You starting to feel more and more comfortable with those?
Yeah, I mean, my problem, and I realize it's inherent to where we're at here. We've got a lot of fields, a lot of farmland.
Yeah.
But my problem is
finding a good one.
Is finding the field. It's not going to be finding a field. It's going to be coming in too high.
Yeah.
It's always been my problem on every one we've done.
Correct.
I think I pick a decent field.
I think you're picking great fields. You're just either the plane's gliding more than you're thinking, or you can try to set it up like a pattern. If you say, hey, I'm high, I know where I want to be, I'm going to set up like a pattern. If you said, hey, I like that field right down there, go in the downwind, go in the base, just like a normal pattern. I know the ones we picked have been straight into the wind, which is fine, but then maybe, do a 360, do some S-turns earlier on than right away. So I'm going to say let's do one more of those. I know deck is right over there, but I'm going to say don't go to deck.
Okay.
Just because I want to see you, I'll be able to make a field here. Okay?
All right. Good. All right. We're going to pitch for 68 first thing. With this trim. All right. I'm going to hit my nearest.
Okay.
And of course there's deck at 3.3. We're going to go direct to. Enter. All right. So I'm going to look for a field, I realize, but yeah. I am going to point toward deck. I am going to try.
Okay. And the wind is favoring that direction anyway, so that's not a bad idea. I'm just going to tune to their frequency, just
make sure ain't anybody in the way.
Yeah, just so I can monitor it.
All right. All right, I'm going to check everything out here. We're on both. I got fuel.
Hey, Mike, you ready to go?
Okay, we're going to try and start.
Yeah,
hit my fuel pump.
All right, we'll pull off. Come around behind
I'm going to turn it over.
Thank you.
We ain't starting.
Okay.
So, okay. Wind direction is coming from the right.
Cozy 716.
Before I do that, I want to set my transponder to 7700.
Okay, good.
All right, so click on that. Turn my transponder.
Okay.
Okay, we're still gliding. We're at 2,400 feet.
Traffic Cozy.
We're not terribly critical yet.
Departing deck runway 1.
Let's look for a field straight out in front of us. Since the wind's coming from that direction.
Juliet, clear of runway 1 to deck.
I hear somebody calling for deck.
Yeah, they're taking off.
Right. Really don't like anything straight ahead, frankly.
All right.
Well, I think I can make that one way over there.
The brown one?
Yeah, the brown one.
Okay.
So, there, and my height, I feel good about my height here. I think I can make that one without coming short. And actually, I'm going to put in 10 degrees of flaps. Right now, I got a tree in the middle of that field, so I'm going to try and go between the house and
left close traffic deck.
So I'm going to go to 20 degrees here.
All right, I'm going to tell you to go around just because someone's doing pattern work at deck.
All right, fuel is rich. We're going to give it full power. All right. A positive rate, flaps are going up.
All right, you think you can make that one?
Yeah.
I think so too. A more right rudder, they're pretty uncoordinated. And do a 180 while you're doing this. I got that person.
Okay.
Traffic.
Traffic 995 Quebec.
And they're just taking off at deck, but we're high enough that that's not a big deal.
All right.
Not to throw more on your plate, but if
you have done my emergency checklist.
So that's what we want to do in flight. So you pitch to 68, shut-off valve is on, fuel selector is both, fuel pump on, all the things that you said didn't work, and now we're forced to land. So now you're going to make that call, squawk 7700, attempt to restart, and then once you say, hey, this plane's not starting, that's where you want to say, okay, I'm going to start shutting stuff down, right? So I'm going to turn my master off, my avionics off, shut all my fuel off because I don't want to start a fire if I tip this thing over or something like that.
Traffic is over to my right.
Yeah. Just keep left a little. Where are they going?
Turned the other way, I think. It's starting to go off my screen here.
I don't see him on there anymore.
Stick traffic, Cessna 78 Juliet, left crosswind 16.
Entering the right downwind for runway 1, flying W.
Yeah, they just kind of like disappeared off our transponder.
I made a pretty good turn.
Yeah, you did. Oh. But I still should be showing up like he was. Use the Lancaster VOR to get us back to Lancaster.
All right. So CDI. Went too far. CDI VOR 1. All right. I need to flip-flop here. And then I got to go to nav 1. Oh, we're already on nav 1, sorry.
What else do you have to do?
Well, I'm waiting to hear it. I thought it would automatically come.
Yeah, but you got to push this button in too. Remember, get the ID right there.
Okay, we got the ID. Don't hear anything.
That takes a little bit. You're good. Just wait.
Okay.
All right, so there it is.
Got it.
Or
okay.
if you just see it says LRP, you're good, but I like how you verified it.
So now I'm going to turn. Enter my. Oh shit.
Lancaster Tower, Sears 204 November Golf with you on the RNAV runway 31 approach. Request 1 VFR.
Center this up.
Afterwards.
Sears 204 November Golf.
We need to fly heading to 192, so I'm going to make a turn to 192.
Okay. Boca.
And if you wanted to if you wanted to stop listening to that, and then what else you need to do? What two things did we hit to listen to that?
November Golf, what are your intentions after the lap in the pattern?
Okay, hit that ID button again. Hit that off. There we go.
Okay, roger.
All right, I'm sorry, say that again now?
So when you wanted to listen to it, you hit nav 1 and ID.
Yes.
So if you want to stop listening to it, don't just let the ID on is all I'm saying. So if you want to turn it off, hit nav 1 and the ID button to turn that off.
All right. Into the sun again.
We're not going to have an option this time.
Columbia 6502 Alpha.
All right, so we have two options at this point. You can either try to get back onto that one, or see which one you're on now and track a new one back.
Columbia 6502 Alpha, Lancaster Tower, enter left base, runway 31.
I want to set
3 miles to the southwest.
I want to find Lancaster on here as well. Well, we're not using GPS.
Yeah, we're not using GPS. We can see our distance here.
So I need to get on 192.
Or what else could you do? I like that you're saying that, but we could also just say, hey, it took us a little bit to turn to 192. Now we're on a new radial. What could we do to find a new radial that tracks us back to Lancaster?
We could go back to nav 1 and redo it.
Or we could just hit this and recenter the needle, and now it says 196.
Right
that makes sense?
Yeah.
Just find the new one that we're actually on at this point and track that one back instead of the one that we were on before we made our turn.
Gotcha.
Cool.
Now we're losing altitude here. I got to get up.
Good. I'll give this back to you. I don't need it. I just wanted to show you that those are on there. Once you say, hey, the engine didn't start, then you would go to your ditching
procedure.
Yeah. So if it helps you remember, it's A, B, C, D, E. Airspeed, best field, checklist, ditching, and then evacuating. But I'm, at this point, more concerned of you being able to pick a field first. So I feel like that went much better than last time. Do you agree?
Yeah. So what I'm concerned about now is I'm headed back to Lancaster on the VOR.
Okay.
But I don't know how far away I am from Lancaster, so I need to. Okay.
You got distance measuring equipment from the VOR.
For the option
you got
on the go,
DME.
make left traffic and squawk VFR.
Clear for the option 3-1, VFR left traffic on the go. 4 November Golf.
Yes, if it makes you feel better, we can load.
Well, that's what I was trying to do.
Right.
I was going to do that, and then I'm like, oh, wait, we're not navigating by GPS.
Right. So we're still using this, but we can see our distance up here on GPS. So kind of best of both worlds there.
Do we have time for any touch and goes, or are we pretty much?
It's 2:33. You could probably do one.
All right, so right now I want to get into my cruise, and actually we're so close I might as well go to
Before landing.
Before landing.
I usually like to do the before landing like right as I'm about to descend, because you leaning your mixture up here at 3,000 is not really the best. So I usually wait till I'm about to descend.
All right, so now I need to get back on tower frequency, which is 120.9, which we're on, so we're good there.
Clear to land, 02 Alpha.
And
traffic on about a half-mile final with Cirrus. Okay, 02 Alpha.
Do you know what information you have?
No, we need to listen to ATIS. ATIS is 25, so we need to go to COM2 again.
Then hold short operations are in effect for aircraft landing runway 26 and holding short runway 201 Sierra Delta. Available landing distance for participating aircraft
Many calling towers again?
100 feet.
201 Sierra Delta. I'm 13 miles southwest.
India, 1853 Zulu, wind 3108.
Minute 201 Sierra Delta, enter left base,
India.
runway 31.
Okay, that's what I was waiting for.
012.
Left base 31, report 3 miles southwest, 1 Sierra Delta.
21 Sierra Delta, advise you have information India.
1 Sierra Delta has information India.
Let's slow down too, just because we didn't talk to them yet. So whenever you can talk to them.
Lancaster Tower, Skyhawk 1934 Golf is 8 miles to the north for a touch and go, please. 34 Golf.
Cessna 1934 Golf, Lancaster Tower, enter the right downwind, runway 31, report to midfield.
Right downwind for 31, report midfield, 34 Golf.
Right. So now, looking for the airport here. We are losing altitude.
Yeah, I'd probably level at, but we're booking it, so if you would have just given a little bit of back pressure. But yeah, we're good with the power going up as well. We're still 6.5, right?
Well, typically I come in high.
Last time we certainly did. What's this telling us?
We are off of our VOR.
All right.
So.
Oh, if we hit this again, we now we need to turn more this way.
Inbound with India.
Navajo 521 Alpha Whiskey, Lancaster Tower, enter straight in, runway 31, report 5 miles east.
31, we'll report 5 miles, 521 Alpha Whiskey.
Navajo 521 Alpha Whiskey actually showing you to the southeast, looks like more like 12 miles. So just enter straight into 31 and report a 4 mile final.
All right, straight in, report a 4 mile final for 31, 521 Alpha Whiskey.
Here's 4 November Golf, runway 31, cleared to land.
On your taxi diagram here, show me how we're going to enter this.
Columbia 02 Alpha, turn left at Delta, contact.
So here's 31. We're going to come in almost at a 45 here, and then turn left.
Check 2021 Romeo Lancaster.
We're coming from the south.
We're coming in, I'm sorry, we're coming in from the north. So we're actually coming this direction.
2021 Romeo, enter left downwind, runway 31, report 3 miles to the west.
Downwind 31, 3 miles west, 2021 Romeo.
And now you could think about descending.
Right, I got the airport in sight there, but...
Okay, so we want to get to 1400 by the time we're ready to start turning onto our downwind.
Right.
We got to lose 1,000 feet here and just a little bit. Good if you start descending here pretty shortly. Bring that power back and keep that nose down. We're not descending too quickly. The power back like 15.
Lancaster Tower, Mooney 1 Sierra Delta, 3.6 miles out.
Mooney 1 Sierra Delta, runway 31, clear to land. Traffic is short final with Sirius.
Clear to land traffic on short final 1
They'll probably have us extend.
Now we actually came in at the end of the runway.
That's all right. Once you veer to the left, just say we're on a right downwind for 3-1.
All right. I am going to try and get my flaps in here.
I wouldn't yet, just because you don't know how far you're going to have to extend downwind, because I think you just cleared another person in here.
Right.
So start turning left. Want me to call him? You focus on, okay, you're good?
Lancaster Tower, Skyhawk 1934 Golf, downwind for runway 31.
This is 34 Golf, extend your downwind, I'll call your base turn.
Extending downwind, you'll call the base 34 Golf.
1 Sierra Delta is also downwind, opposite the...
So now you want to stay at 14
Delta, you're clear to land on 3-1.
Sierra Delta, thank you.
A little bit more left. We want our heading bug here right at our 180 point here, so we know we're flying parallel to it.
4 November Golf, continue down to the end, make a left and contact
14,
ground 18.
no.
4 November Golf, down to the end and the left.
Navo 1 Alpha Whiskey, number 2, following a Mooney on the left base.
Number 2 for 3-1, I'm looking for the Mooney.
Does it make sense why we wouldn't have wanted to put flaps in there? Just because we're waiting on, I think, one of these guys, so we're going to have to extend out here pretty long before we're able to turn back. So you don't want to be on a 3 to 4 mile final with 10 degrees of flaps in the whole time.
Cessna 3-4 Golf, your number 3, following a Navajo, coming up off your right front.
Got him.
3-4 behind the, 3-4 Golf behind the Navajo, we have him in sight, no factor.
Cessna 3-4 Golf, your number 3, follow that traffic.
Number 3 following the Navajo, 3-4 Golf.
So once he's beam us, we can turn. Plus he'll be running faster than us anyhow.
793 Sierra Papa.
Right.
We're 10 miles
good to go.
to the
Yep,
east.
you're good.
Landing with information India.
Navajo 1 Alpha Whiskey, traffic short final, runway 31, clear to land.
3-1, clear to land, 521 Alpha Whiskey.
Cessna 3-4 Golf, number 3, runway 31, clear to land.
Number 3, 3-4 Golf, clear to land, 3-4 Golf.
Cessna 3-4 Golf, runway 31, you're clear for a touch and go.
Thank you, clear for a touch and go, 3-4 Golf.
November 793 Sierra Papa, Lancaster Tower, enter right base, runway 31, report 3 miles to the east, say type aircraft.
7903 Sierra Papa, report 3 miles to the east, use runway 31.
21 Sierra Delta, turn left to Delta, contact ground 18.
Alright, and before we forget, we want to do a...
Pre-landing.
Yeah, we never did that on our descent.
Alright.
November 3 Sierra Papa, say type
landing
aircraft,
lights
advise you of India.
Sierra Papa has India.
Mixture rich.
Thanks.
Valve on both.
21 Sierra Delta, keep it moving.
Sierra Delta.
Pressure is okay. Yep. Seatbelts are on. All right.
Tower, Cessna 5294.
And I got to lose some...
runway 31.
November 5294 Whiskey, Lancaster Tower, hold short, runway 31.
Hold short, runway 31, 5294 Whiskey.
Flaps.
Tower, we'd like to go to the north hangars for 521 Alpha Whiskey.
All right, 20 degrees flaps.
Have a 1 Alpha Whiskey, roger, down to the end and a right turn at Mike, ground 0.8.
Right turn at Mike and over to ground, 521 Alpha Whiskey.
We do another lap, it'll
Tower,
be
Cherokee
over an hour if you care.
All right, so...
I mean, I don't care. It's up if you care. If you like to try to keep them.
2 and Romeo number 2, following a
We like to try to keep the cost about the same.
Clear to land.
331, clear to land, 202 and Romeo.
I'm not overly concerned about the cost.
Have a 1 Alpha Whiskey X, you can just remember.
I just don't want to step on somebody else.
I don't think anyone has it after us.
With you, 521 Alpha Whiskey.
You want to pitch for that airspeed, you're trying to go down to get down, right?
Yeah.
And that's making us go too fast. You got to pitch back, and if you're high, drop the power out.
Right.
Pitch for that airspeed, power for the altitude. Got another notch of flaps.
Lancaster Tower, November 79.
Keep that nose pointed down, though, get our speed back, plus lose altitude, so that'll be a win-win.
Full stop landing. We are inbound with information, India. 79 Hotel.
November 7390 Hotel, Lancaster Tower, say type aircraft.
Cessna 172, sir.
Cessna 9er Zulu Hotel, enter right base, runway 31, report 3 to the east.
I'm sorry, sir. Can you say that one more time? You're breaking up.
Cessna 9er Zulu Hotel,
Landed at
enter
least
right
on the
base,
main's good.
runway 31, report 3 miles east.
Right base, 31, report 3 miles to the east. Same runway, 79 Hotel.
Cessna 5294 Whiskey, fly runway heading, runway 31, cleared for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, clear for takeoff, 5294 Whiskey.
And I'm pretty sure we're going to take this down to the hangar.
Sierra Papa on the right base 3 miles.
Cherokee 2-1 Romeo, start your base, please.
Starting base 2-1 Romeo.
So that's the 3 Sierra Papa, you're number 2, following a Cherokee on the left base.
Number 2, roger, 3 Sierra.
We're shot a little bit.
So 3 Sierra Papa, just widen the base if you're able there. Do you have them in sight off on the left base to final?
Sierra Papa, look at that going in.
Roger, just slightly off your right.
3 Sierra Papa, that's the
So it's 904 Whiskey, fly runway heading, contact Harrisburg.
Runway heading, Harrisburg, 94 Whiskey.
So it's the 793 Sierra Papa, follow the traffic, number 2, runway 31, clear to land.
3 Sierra Papa, number 2, clear to land. Roger.
Alright, should I call him?
So it's the 3-4 Golf, extend your downwind, you're number 3, following a Cessna on the right base.
Extending downwind, number 3 for runway 31, 3-4 Golf.
Alright, so that guy's number 1 out there. And then there's a guy number 2 on a base. Probably final now. I do not see him yet. He's out there. I see him.
Got him. We can make our turn, beam him.
Tell him you have the traffic in sight.
Traffic.
Traffic in site, 3-4 Golf.
Cessna 3-4 Golf, you're now number 2, follow that Cessna, runway 31, cleared for the option.
Cessna 3-4 Golf, this will be a full stop from runway 31, number 2 behind the Cessna. 3-4 Golf.
Cessna 3-4 Golf, roger, clear to land, number 2.
Clear to land, number 2, 3-4 Golf.
Cherokee 21 Romeo, turn left Delta, contact ground 18.
Yeah, so when you have the traffic in sight, say you've got the traffic, don't just turn behind him, because tower needs to know that you're seeing him.
Okay.
So.
Tower, good afternoon. Lear 878 Charlie Sierra is with you 4 from Pole Q.
Lear 878 Charlie Sierra, Lancaster Airport, Pole Q for me.
Oh, yeah, Pole Q.
We got to be careful because we're already above pattern altitude.
I dropped the power out a little bit, not far enough though.
I just wanted to make sure you noticed it. Are you pitching for that altitude or for the airspeed?
Just trying to get lined up right now.
Yep.
Power here. All right.
All right, so instead of pointing that nose up to the sky, bring in the flaps.
All right, but I had to get down below, I had to get to flap speed.
Yeah, which is 110.
793 Sierra, Papa, turn left at Delta, then contact ground 18, no delay clearing, please.
Sure, Papa.
All right, I'm going to 20.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
Cool.
Lancaster Tower, 1790, tower reporting 3 miles for right base, runway 31.
Going to full flaps.
Cessna 90 Zulu Hotel, roger, keep it tight for me, runway 31, clear to land.
Just so I know where you're thinking was, you were thinking you had to be below 85 for all flaps. Okay, that makes sense, because I was like, why? I was just wondering why that nose was coming up so high before. So that makes sense now.
Lear 878 Charlie Sierra, Lancaster Tower, roger, reduce speed if able, there's traffic to land 31.
I hate to say it, we're at rough. Just let us know if you need it early most.
Roger that.
All right, this looks good. I like it. I like it.
Cessna 90 Zulu Hotel, turn final for me if you're able.
Turning final, Cessna 1790 Hotel.
Rough.
Cessna 3-4 Golf, turn left to Delta, contact ground 18.
Left at Delta 3-4 Golf.
Alright, Charlie Sierra, traffic short final for 31, runway 8, cleared for the option to wind 310 at 7, on the go, coming maintain 3000, turn left heading 360.
Clear the runway, we want to go to ground
on the go, 360 and 3000.
Flaps are retracted. Unnecessary lights are off. Landing light I'm going to take off, leave the beacon on.
Okay, good.
Transponder 1200, which we are. Arrival. Right.
Lancaster ground, Skyhawk 1934 Golf.
Skyhawk 1934 Golf, Lancaster ground.
Lancaster ground, Skyhawk 34 Golf is clear of the active 31 at taxiway Delta. Would like to taxi back to Aerotech.
So it's 3-4 Golf, taxi Aerotech via Delta.
Taxi Aerotech via Delta, 3-4 Golf.